eLogbook founder Liz Jackson on how to build business success. If there's such a thing as a typical yachtie, Liz Jackson, the woman at the helm of the innovative yachting logbook company, L.J Commercial Services, is not it. As one of 4 daughters of farmers from the northeast of England, and being fortunate enough to spend summer holidays on her parents' sailing boat in the Mediterranean as a child, post-university, Liz secured her first position in the industry on a boat of a former Welsh dairy farmer who hired her because farmers' daughters are typically hard-working. Fast forward a few years, and Liz had more than earned her stripes on board as chief stew and then a purser, travelling to destinations as diverse as Costa Rica, Mexico, Papua New Guinea, Australia, the Mediterranean, and Palau, amongst many others, before eventually moving shoreside. Following a stint working for major brands on dry land, including names you may have heard of, such as Tesco and Carlsberg, as well as the birth of her child, Liz decided to harness her business and marketing experience and take her already nascent logbook company to the next level. Quiet storm. As Liz explains, the growth of her business, L.J Commercial Services, has continued on an organic basis since she first decided to take that leap. I took the bull by the horns and just started to make it a much slicker operation, she explains, whether that was through the design elements or just marketing the company better. Overall, we've always been somewhat under the radar as a business and relied on our reputation and word of mouth to get clients, which I think is a better approach in this industry. She continues, "We know that we have a great product and can give great advice due to our knowledge of the industry, and this has stood as an excellent stead so far. As a result, we've experienced natural growth from there. What often happens is that a captain, chief officer, or chief engineer will leave a boat, and we retain that boat as a client, and then they pick you up again on a new boat, so the growth has always been organic in this way." Putting people first. Despite the necessity of conducting mine and Liz's interview via Zoom, which is sometimes maligned for its impersonality, it is obvious from any conversation with Liz that she is a people person through and through. Laid back, easygoing and straight talking, any client engaging with L.J Commercial Services can feel secure that what they're being offered is what they will get, a vital ingredient to business success in yachting. Liz explains more. People deal with people in yachting. Ultimately, my brand is me, and if people know me, they can be certain that they know what they will be getting. Thanks to our knowledge and experience of the industry, we have come to expect and always maintain a certain standard in everything we do. We have lots of clients who come back year after year because they like our approach, which is to be honest and transparent, working with them from the first contact right through to the end product and beyond. Digitizing the industry. As a company offering the world's first digital logbook, it is clear that Liz and her team are fully switched on to the potential that digitization can bring to the yachting industry. And Liz is refreshingly frank about its occasionally sluggish progress towards this end, whilst being careful not to overgeneralize. This is not the case for the physical building of a yacht, which remains at the forefront of technology and benefits from developments in this area. The operational side of yachting has also benefited from technological advancements. For example, there are now bracelets for those on-board large boats which you can wear, and the crew know exactly where you've ordered your Diet Coke to and can easily find you on the vessel. But despite all these technological advancements which play an integral part of the industry, there are still peripheral elements of it, such as logbooks before we came along, which have not kept up to speed. To be honest, I often end up asking those in the industry the same question. If so much of your operational management system is digital, why are you still using paper logbooks which need to be transported and shipped all around the world, rather than a system which can be installed in a morning? Getting on board. Speaking to Liz, it is clear that getting her logbooks on board super yachts as impressive as the 156-metre Lursen Dilbar and the 90-metre Ocean Code Dreamboat has not come without plenty of hard graft. But, as that first yachting employer noted, this work ethic comes as naturally to Liz as breathing. In the early days, the biggest challenge was getting access to the boats. If you want to promote yourself to a business on land, you can walk into a shop and hand them your business card. You can't just do that with a yacht, as they're all in the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, or other far-flung parts of the world, and I'm in the UK. It's all about getting access to those decision makers on board yachts, and this is why word-of-mouth referrals and networking are so important. Hard work pays off. For Liz, though, all of these efforts are more than worth it when she receives glowing feedback from her clients. We had a yacht write to us recently and say, "Wow, we've just got the logbooks and they look absolutely amazing." We'd taken them by the hand and guided them from their initial concept, where they didn't really know what they wanted, right through to the design phase, realization, and beyond. Now, both the owner and the crew say that they love what they're seeing on the bridge, and that truly is the biggest accolade for us. Turning to the all-important question of what she'd be doing if she wasn't juggling the running of L.J Commercial Services alongside childcare responsibilities, Liz is typically direct. Although I might consider working for Tesco again or working as a purser on board a yacht, my favourite job I ever had was just after I'd left yachting, when I worked in a sandwich shop in Cornwall 4 days a week. It will always live on my mind as the best job because life was just so easy. Life doesn't always need to be complicated. If you want to find out more about the range of logbooks which are offered by L.J Services, including the eLogbook, visit the company's website.